And with that, let's turn our attention now to Canada, where Prime Minister Mark Carney unveiled his new cabinet, promoting Indo-Canadian Anita Anand to the position of the country's foreign minister. Mark Carney announced a two-tier ministry with members of the cabinet and secretaries of state, equivalent of ministers of state. So there are 28 cabinet ministers and 10 secretaries of state. Also promoted was another Indo-Canadian, Maninder Sidhu, who was re-elected in the April 28 federal election from Brampton East and was made Canada's new Minister of International Trade. The two Indo-Canadian secretaries of state are Ruby Sahota, who will be charged with combating crime, and Randeep Sarai, who will handle the portfolio of international development. Basically, as relations with the United States will be the prominent agenda item for the government, Mark Carney seems to have opted for continuity in that regard. But for further clarity, let's go across to my colleague Maha Siddiqui, who joins us live from Vancouver at the moment. Maha, take us through the latest details. Canada's Prime Minister has unveiled a major cabinet shake-up, and Anita Anand is now the foreign minister.
Yes, that's right. It's a slim cabinet with 28 senior ministers and 10 junior ministers, which are the secretaries of state. But important elevation there for Anita Anand, though Anita Anand has even in the past held very important portfolios like the Defense Ministry, the Science and Innovation Ministry, as well as the Transport Ministry. But this time around, the Foreign Ministry comes in as a very critical ministry for Canada at a time when there are geopolitical shifts, when its relationship with the United States has changed so dramatically that these portfolios become even more critical as Canada goes out and reaches out to other allies and partners. The top ministries, as you have pointed out, Mark Carney has chosen continuity. We are seeing Dominique LeBlanc and François-Philippe Champagne, along with Anita Anand, as the top ministers who will be engaging largely in the talks with the US as well. The Canadian government is looking at a new and renewed agreement with the US as far as economic and security is concerned. And therefore, Mark Carney has chosen those people who have been dealing with the US and with trade issues in the past as well. But clearly talking about Anita Anand, a person of Indian origin, she is a person who jumped into politics, fought her elections first time in 2019, this time from the riding of Oakville. Earlier on, when the Trudeau government was in trouble, there were murmurs that she might not contest elections again. But the stunning comeback of the Liberal Party meant that Anita Anand fought elections again, won, and is now the Foreign Minister of Canada. The other important Indian origin person you mentioned there with regards to the Ministry of International Trade, again, a critical one, considering at a time when Canada is looking at Indo-Pacific, and in that context, India could also become a country that Canada will have to realign and engage differently from what it has done in the past. Parmeshwar?
Maha, as always, thank you so much for joining us with the latest. In fact, as Maha's reporting, Prime Minister Mark Carney has unveiled a major cabinet shake-up and named Anita Anand as Canada's foreign minister. We have a reaction from Ms. Anand. Listen in.
I, Indira Anita Anand, do solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that I will truly and faithfully and to the best of my skill and knowledge execute the powers and trusts reposed in me as Minister of Foreign Affairs.